You are holy. You are holy. You are holy. Shh. Can't you hear the sound of heaven? Shh. Like the sound.
Welcome to Whisker Africa is the Rising YouTube channel. My name's Nicholas Mwendo. That which will form our today's analysis, it is why Benin is in Kenya, the religious leaders, and the President William Ruto. I would like to start by advising one William Ruto. William Ruto desist from attacking the religious leaders. If you want well with yourself, desist and cool down your attack dongs, which are the MPs, from interfering with the work of religious leaders. Religious leaders are not trained to talk on top of cars. They are trained to take their words to the pulpit. They are trained to take their words to the knees. We have been told, and as the word is going around, that there has been a flock of pastors in State House praying for you and the government. Those who cares to remember, the whole of last year, the president had issues with one Ezekiel. As we have heard from the clip, or has been quoted by Margaret Wajiri somewhere in her house with the government, he has meant the government to remember that the reason of Benin being invited in this country was to cool temperatures from religious leaders, of whom one we believe is Ezekiel. But just 2 or 3 days, we have seen churches being brought down. We have seen Margaret Wajiri church being brought down. And we have heard the church of Maina Nganga is one touted to be brought down. The president should stand advised that the war he is starting, it is not a light war. It is now evident that the church, it is against the president. It is against the government. And the government is in arms to stop them, to silence them. These people don't know how to bicker on top of the cars. They take their wars to their knees. Mr. President, stand advised. Stand advised. If you are not going to use your mind, if you are not going to stand advised, because I believe in your government there is no one who can tell you this. If you are not going to desist from this, you will invite Benin here very many times as possible. Prepare yourself to invite Benin and other Benins in this country. You witnessed that even the bills of one Benin were cleared by one victim, Pastor Ezekiel. he paid 14.6 million to clear the bills of one Benin. And now, barely 4 days ago, we have a charge that has been brought down, the charge of Margaret Wajiro. Listen to what Margaret Wajiro had to say. Toka hapa. Tokeni.
Why did we bring in Benny Hinn? And I was part of the organizing team. We brought him in because we felt that forgiveness. We remove the cloud of darkness and remove the curse that have been hovering around this country. Now let me tell you something. My president and my deputy president, from today, this Margaret Wajiro that was beaten, my clothes lifted up, but by young men who are police security agents, they touched my thighs, me, a woman of God. I want to make a very sweet promise to you. Believe you me, you will look for me. You went for Benny Hinn in America. For me, you will look for me, and I'm not moving and I'm not going anywhere. I will be here. You have started a fight that you cannot fight. This one is in the heavenlies. We have lived with this community parking all these years. We have never fought. You are using the MD railways. I pity his family. Because as I cried yesterday and today, even his family plus yours are not exempted. My tears will pay. We are hurting. We are bleeding. Yesterday, we were roughed up by NIS agencies. Those are security agencies. They have an office behind us here. And they came and started demolishing the wall from the outside for our parking, our community parking. When I was on my way out of the office and I had some commotion at the back, I went to see what is happening. And I couldn't believe what happened. I was roughed up, given a thorough beating, phones taken away. I was with Pastor Major, camera confiscated and taken away. And so I started making calls to look for help. And so as I was making those calls, I happened to go out. And I went to some office around the corner. I did not get much help. So I came back. On my way back, there was a car that was just stopping in front of the church. And those vehicles, we know them very well. They belong to the anti-terrorism, CIDs. This one Magarisa DCIO headquarters. And when those gentlemen came out, I was very happy because I thought they had come to help us.
Ndugu, hata kama wewe ni dada, yaani kazi ya Mungu unaiamukia tu hivyo. Naona hii kamba hii ni maisha ya mtu nafuu. Nimefungua mmoja, nimefunga mwingine.
Minister moja alisema aachiwe Ng'ang'a. Basi umeachiwa. Si mmetangaza kwa Citizen ati niko na bilioni zenyu. Kujeni kesho bodaboda. Come tomorrow here. Kuja kesho. Nini? Alikuwa ako Mishuki. Alisema serikali itakung'oa meno na kuambia ukachukue bidhiri. Si mimi. Me am a man of God. Kisirani Jehu. My blood you try. Na sina buduki. Lakini mimi ni spiritual controller. Wana Kenya wachana na mimi. Edeni kwa Benhini. Chezeni na Benhini. Memaliza hiyo. What is this now? Sasa sitahubiri sababu ya watu tu kukaa kwa serikali mniletee Kisirani. Si mnifuge mnipeleka kamiti nitoke nikiwa mwizi tena.